Green homes, they're gaining in popularity and they're good for the environment. But does the cost make them an unrealistic alternative for most homeowners? I'm Mike Walter in Los Angeles. Let's take it full frame. Ed Begley Jr. is an American actor and director whose career in television and film has spanned nearly 50 years. But for Ed Begley Jr. and his wife, Rochelle Carson Begley, their most important roles are as environmental activists and trendsetters. And now they're literally living what they preach.
I thought we had the rainwater. What's the...
Well, we got rainwater.
For years, Ed Begley Jr. and his wife have been committed to lowering their carbon footprint.
Yeah.
No surprise then, they're building a brand new, fully sustainable custom home in Los Angeles. The whole process is detailed in their online show called On Begley Street.
I can only...
This is the greatest place I've ever been to.
A nightmare.
It's an address not many of us could afford. Still, green building isn't just for the rich and famous. These homes just outside of Los Angeles have all the environmentally friendly bells and whistles, but they're affordable for the average home buyer. KB Home is one of America's largest home building firms. Since 1957, it's built more than 500,000 houses across the United States. If I purchase this house with all the upgrades, this one with a price tag of around $325,000 is aimed at middle-income families who want to save the planet while saving some cash. Several companies are now planning to market net zero homes, including Japanese firm Honda, which recently built its first unit near Denver. This KB home has a lower price tag than the average Los Angeles home, which was $500,000 in March 2014. And its new owners can save even more.
This home, between its water-saving features and energy-saving features, save you about $4,300 a year, or about $134,000 in about a 30-year mortgage.
It's called a net zero home, and the idea is that the energy produced, water saved, and innovative devices can be replicated anywhere for about $50,000 US. Any new home can become a fully sustainable house. That price even includes the solar panels. Now, we're in sunny Southern California. We get a lot of sun here, but you know, back east, not so much. You've got gray days in the winter. Could it still work there?
I think that's probably the biggest misperception with solar, is solar actually works very, very well on a cloudy day. If we've ever been to the beach on a cloudy day and got sunburned, we kind of understand that philosophy. It's the same thing, so they could work throughout the globe. A first-of-its-kind Australian water filtration system sits hidden at the side of the house. The system costs about $6,000, but KB home builders hope they can reduce that price as they build more homes. So this system is a recycler. It basically takes the vital water that we would bathe with, that we would wash our laundry with, brush our teeth with, to irrigate the entire landscape.
And even though most of the water is reused, they aren't being wasteful at the faucet or shower head.
This can sense when the dish has been taken away, shut off automatically, so I can continue to wash and dry without wasting any water.
America is starting to catch up on green building projects across all sectors. In 2012, Singapore led the way with 66% of all the building projects in the country being green. The United Kingdom was second at 52%, and the United Arab Emirates was third at 51%. The United States came in fourth at 48%. Still, Americans are realizing that being environmentally responsible can be affordable and profitable. What is the top thing they seem to value the most?
Probably solar. I think solar is probably one of the things that our consumer sees the most. It's sort of like having an ATM machine or a cash register on your house.
An ATM you can monitor on your iPad or smartphone, just like the lights, the heat, and most everything in the house. In the garage is where you can power your electric car for pennies compared to regular gas and heat your water with a tankless water heater. This home will show its owners in bold print on the hallway wall how little they could pay in utilities.
This home would actually save you about $247 a month. Now, if you were to go to the next step, and take the option to make it a zero net home, you would get a check back from the electrical company because you'd be producing more energy than you're using.
I feel like I'm in that Jetsons cartoon, you know? Everything is so smart.
We're definitely getting there. I think we're really starting to see the homes of the future today.
Meet George Jetson.
Not even George Jetson from the 1960s American cartoon could have dreamed up this place, but it's real and for sale, coming to a town near you. For Full Frame, I'm Sandra Hughes in Lancaster, California.